We were on the second round. It was called the Gauntlet.
Did they just like quit?
They just never appeared on the last obstacle. One of the girls broke her leg.
No.
And then you watch the episode back and it's just like, the girls dropped out, like whatever. Nope, she fully broke her leg. Like,
Oh.
I'll start it out.
Oh, you're starting my podcast?
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
That's your cue.
Hi, friends. Welcome back to the Friendzone. I'm, supposed to be your host, Symonne Harrison, but I feel like my special guest is more of a host than I am.
Let's give a warm welcome to Jay Clark.
We have my cousin, Jay.
Oh, is this for me?
I give all my guests that come on the episode just like a little thank you for coming gift, but I tell them not to put it in the episode because
Thank you for coming. Gift.
Jake. Thanks for coming, Jake.
Hey, thank you for having me.
I love you.
I love you too.
So for those of you who are watching that for some reason have never seen this man in your life, which is a little crazy, it is my amazingly talented and the funniest person I know, Jake.
What's up, guys?
Also so happens to be my cousin, which I'm very lucky.
Really honored to be here today.
Welcome to the pod. You've actually sat in on a couple episodes, but now you're like in front of the camera.
Yeah, it feels good to be here. I feel a little silly, honestly. Like I feel a bit like a clown, like having a serious conversation with you in your house, but like, or on your set. But I
No, but like, is this serious? Like, I'm a little confused.
I just like I don't know, like something about the lights and cameras and like little live studio audience we have.
Can we talk about who's here?
Yes, we can. Let's give it for Brian.
We have Brian, Ryan, and
How's it
Brendan.
going, guys?
Brian, Ryan, Brendan. Oh, the 3 Bs.
Brian. Wait, no, Ryan.
Oh, wait,
is-
Ryan.
Jake, pull it together. Oh,
BRB.
BRB. Yeah.
We are BRB.
Nice.
What do you do, Jake?
What does that mean? Like for a job?
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to know. I like sing, so like I'm a singer. That's what I do.
And
So-
you go on tour. You're actually
Wait,
like
thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, I'm going on tour next month. Or wait, no, when this comes out, I
you're
probably already did
on
it.
tour. Yeah.
I just finished my tour in the US. It was really, really
I'm
fun.
so excited for
I haven't
you.
done it yet because this is like
Pre-recorded.
pre-recorded, but it was fun. I know it.
I'm
So I'm really
proud
excited.
of
This is my
you.
first US tour. And
He's been international a couple times. Right?
Yeah, I did a Europe tour this last summer. And yeah, some other really fun stuff is coming up.
I'm so proud of you. You're
And
like
I'm
the coolest
stoked.
person I know.
No, you're cool.
You're cool.
And wait, you know what else I found out? I'm really excited. Like my song's gonna be in the new season of All American.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the one me and Blake love.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait,
Pretty
that's so amazing. Congrats, Jake.
Thank you. Pretty soaked.
So, Jake doesn't know what we're talking about today, but I made this episode specifically for him. We're talking about the dumb things we do for love
Oh.
because I feel like we really specialize in this subject.
Mm-hmm.
Not to like call you out like that,
Yeah.
but you know, some people would like to know the dumb things I've, done because I feel like I have an ongoing list. So let's start off strong. What do you think is the dumbest thing I've ever done for a man? Say anything you want.
I think maybe just like letting someone live at
Finish your sentence.
maybe just like letting someone live at your house, like that it wasn't like official with, like, I don't know. We're gonna do that. I don't know.
That's a good start.
Maybe it's better if you tell them yourself like what you feel like is some dumb things. So, like, I'm not the bad guy, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, it's one of those things where Jake knows me better than I know myself.
no, and this
So-
is true.
I think your opinion is sometimes better than my own.
Yeah, but like I'm not like a little starter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like all about like spreading the love, you know?
Yeah. And you know, it's one way we spread the love around here.
Oh,
Writing crazy sayings on shirts and wearing them around.
I'm
our
so glad you
friends.
brought that up. I'm really glad you brought that up. Me and Symonne are starting a business. It's probably out by now too, huh?
Who knows? We can't think of a name. So why
Do you
is
like
your
my
foot
boots?
so close to me?
You like them? I've been on like a boot journey recently.
Yeah, I love it. I really.
Symonne, I'm just busy like finding myself, you know?
You're finding yourself in the limelight.
Yeah.
I know, like being in front of the
all these big cameras.
all
It's
the
like,
cameras and the lights and like just like have a million eyes on you at all time is like really hard for your self journey. So I'm really proud of you
Mhm.
for discovering yourself and your love for boots.
Yeah. Thank you.
Can you please tell us about your first kiss story?
Oh, I'd love to.
Because I think about this on the regular.
Ah, it's so bad. Okay, so I was a sophomore in high school, and like
So this journey's been going on for a while.
yeah, this journey is like it's. I'm always trying to find myself. Anyways, so I was a sophomore in high school, and like I hadn't had my first kiss yet, and I was needing that.
That's like what? How old were you? 15?
I don't know. Like, why do we have to put an age on it? Yeah, I was 15. Anyways, so I like was looking for that first kiss or whatever, and like
You were looking for true love.
yeah, like I was looking for that true love, and like I had like a crush on this girl named Faith.
Wait, isn't that your aunt's name?
Yeah, but it wasn't my aunt because that would be weird. Yeah, she went to a different school, but like, yeah. Why am I? Whoa, I like move a lot. Okay, I need to sit still.
Do you want to like
No, thanks.
give me a high five?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, so anyways, there we were, and me and Faith, like, we've been chit chatting, like as people do. And I had my friend on my volleyball team. His name was Ben, and he was friends with Faith. So he's like, "Yo, Jake, like, we got to get you this first kiss." I'm like, "Yeah, like, let's do it, right?"
Okay, like Ben's
And
a real one.
It was around Christmas time. We were like, we need to set up a Christmas surprise, right? So he helped me plan it. And looking back, maybe this is one of the most embarrassing things I've actually, no, I've done so many embarrassing things in my life, but this is one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done. So we set up the surprise, and he's like a big house, like dad's rich, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
like
Daddy's
so-
money.
Yeah. So like we're in his living room, and we wrap me in this giant present box. Like it is huge. Oh, this is so bad.
Wait, so you're inside a present box?
But yeah, and
So how big is this box?
I mean, huge. Look at me. No, I'm just kidding. I think
so cute and tiny.
no, anyways, yeah. So we wrap me in this big present box. Okay. After we finished wrapping me, he's like, "Okay, I have to go pick up Faith." So I sat in this present box for I want to say like 20 minutes, and I'm a very claustrophobic like individual. So I was like,
in someone else's house, I would be dying.
no, and keep in mind his dad is there, like just walking around like by himself. So I'm just sitting in the present box, and his dad's like, and I'm not close to this dad. Like his dad's just like walking around the living room, and I'm just in there. Anyways, so I'm like wrapped up, right? Finally, he comes back with Faith, right? And brings her back to the house, okay? And when oh my gosh, you guys, this is so bad. When she walks in, we play All I Want for Christmas Is You, like on the speakers throughout the house.
Jake, no. No.
So like we blast it, right? And she walks in, she's like, "Oh my, what is this?" And I pop out of the present box.
Wait, she probably thought like Ben was asking her out.
No, she knew. So
Like,
I pop out and I'm
okay.
like, "Surprise."
Well, All I Want for Christmas Is You is playing.
Yeah, I'm like, "Surprise." And then I like hop out of the Christmas box, and I was like, "Come with me." And I like grab her hand, but like I'd never touched anyone's hand before, so I just grabbed her hand.
So you had a lot of firsts
And
that
I
night.
had and last. No, I'm just kidding. And I take her outside, and there was a tree. Like I had a tree out there, but like I couldn't find real mistletoe, so I printed out like a clip art mistletoe.
No, Jake.
I know this is really bad. And I was like, I bring her under it, and I was like, "Oh, what's that doing there?"
No, Jake. At least pretend like you know what you're doing. Are you kidding
And
me?
then she like let out a little chuckle, and like
She was like,
we
huh.
kissed. It lasted maybe 1 second, and then we were in the same room, like hanging out the rest of the day. But like I was like too scared to talk to her. So, but I was like, I did it.
Well, then, like, what happened?
What do you mean? Oh, with that story?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just trying to make your fucking podcast interesting. Like,
Whoa.
wait, no.
PG-13.
I'm not
Okay,
sorry.
Jake, is this our first fight?
No,
The podcast is interesting with or without you here.
no. I think your podcast.
Maybe we should bring Faith on.
We don't need to do all that. We don't need to. Do
Sorry,
all
I'm just
that.
trying to make my podcast interesting. Okay, Jake, who was like your celebrity crush growing up?
I also just had this conversation yesterday. I don't have one.
Are you kidding me?
I don't. I really
Like
don't.
no Ross Lynch, no Joe Jonas, no Bruno Mars. Like you were
Those
never
are
like,
yours?
yes, but you were never like watching TV and you're like, wow, that's my celebrity crush
No.
when you're like 10.
I literally solemnly swear, like, no.
Brian, who's your celebrity crush?
Celebrity crush growing up was probably, okay, this is really niche, but Olivia Holt from I didn't do it.
What a great show.
Wow.
Like I watched that show only for her.
Yeah.
Like I was obsessed.
She was pretty.
with
She
her.
was pretty.
Yeah.
She still is. Wait, I feel like I'm kind of a snooze fest today.
You are.
Really?
You're being a little boring.
Am I boring?
A little bit.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You
Sorry.
should roast her.
Wait, I just I don't want to like stir the pot. Like, I mean, I could bring up, like the house situation or how she flew to Germany, like to live in a different country for a man. Like, I don't know. Like, there's some stuff.
And like Brian's favorite thing to do is stir the pot. So I feel like because
We don't
you
bring that
both
up.
are here, like give me something to work with. Like
I told
what
you-
is the dumbest thing I've ever done for love?
Jake, what about when she hit her? Hit her with that? Can we say that? Can we-
See, at least someone
Okay, that
stirred
was
the
it.
pot in this episode.
Wait, this is recent too. Like this
Yeah,
is,
so
this
when
might be a
I'm
little too
filming
soon.
this, I had to put my podcast filming on.
Yeah, that was supposed to be
hold.
my day, right?
Yeah, the day I got my concussion, I was supposed to film with Jake, but I was seeing stars, so I could not. But
Well, I'm right here.
so one of my exes, I thought was, trying to come back. And I was like really confused. I was like, do I? And I was like, do I not? Like, I don't know. So I just like prayed for a sign to let me know if that was like the right decision or not. And then later that night, I got a concussion from dancing too hard to Uptown Funk. That was my sign that was not the right decision for me because I got knocked over the head into thinking logically again. And I am paying the consequences because I forgot my street exit.
Wow.
Brian, what's the dumbest thing you've done?
Okay, so I used to work at a coffee shop on my college campus, and there was this one girl who would come in every single day, and like I think it was like just to see me, but she would come at a specific time after class, and I always like gave her drinks for free, and then and then one time my manager saw me after like probably like the 20th drink I gave her for free, and then he he wrote me up for that. It was like my third time
Okay.
being written up because I was late.
Bye.
No
that's
Yeah.
so like you basically quit your job because
I hit
you
that
got written
promo
up for a
free.
girl.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What about Ryan?
I've done too many dumb things to expose on the internet. Um,
I can never stop thinking about your first boyfriend.
my first and only boyfriend I ever had, quote unquote, bought me a bunch of gifts for my birthday and like all this other stuff. And then he ended up like leaving town to like go visit his family, which he never returned from. And then while he was out of town, was on FaceTime with me being like, oh, your gifts are at your house. And I put them all around your house like a scavenger hunt. And so then he would give me hot and cold tips on FaceTime. And I would be scavenging my house, like searching for these gifts that never, 3 years later, never existed.
Wait, was this some sort of just like sick game? Like,
Yeah, a sick game.
Yeah.
He'd be on FaceTime like, oh, you're getting hot. That's a great place to hide. Why didn't I think of that?
Whoa.
I was down bad.
Wait, give Ryan the chair. Like,
Brendan, you're up next.
Oh man, I've like learned skills that I would never learn in my life just to like relate to someone. Is that sad?
no.
So
That's
like
real.
That's
I do
real.
have
I feel
a
like that's
question. Was it
real.
like the person like, oh, this is who I want you to be, and you were trying to fit that mold, or you just thought like, oh, they would like me better if I acted like this, so I changed my entire self?
It's kind of both. It's like that young love where you're like you're a little bit naive to it, and so you're like, oh, I just need to be whatever I think they want, like because you have no idea what they actually want,
Yeah.
but you're like, oh, I think they're gonna like this kind of person, so you like learn to tap dance or something,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's very valid.
Yeah.
It took me until Jake and my now ex got into like a mini argument for me to break up with that person, even though he was ghosting me for 2 months while dating.
Is this croissant?
Yes, this is
Yeah.
Croissant. We have a code word. His name is Croissant.
Oh, okay.
When it came to me, my feelings were hurt like again and again, like multiple times a day. And because I was already like in it for like over a year, I was like, okay, like it'll either like get better. I was numb to it. I was used to it, but it literally took him hurting Jake's feelings for me to
Wait,
literally.
what was it? What did
end
he do to
things.
hurt my?
You like stormed out of the lunch table.
Oh, yeah, we had a little predicament, but it's still like you guys were still going. I think the biggest problem is like,
Oh yeah, he like told Jake that he wanted to break up with me
and
and
I was like, yo,
expected
you,
Jake not to tell me, even though we're blood.
yeah, I was like, well, you can't really say that to me. So I was like, you need to call her like right now and tell her this because I can't know this information.
And then I ended up breaking up with him.
Yeah.
Do you think it's like important for your friends to like your partner? Like if you were like so down bad after someone and all your friends didn't want to be around them, would you still like be with them?
I think it's really important. Like, I think like I'm a firm believer that you are like who you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you were actually the one who convinced me to get out of my last relationship.
I did.
Like Symonne sat me down and she was like, Jake, this cannot go on any longer. And
I
was
felt like the worst person ever.
No,
but at
but
the
you
same
were
time,
right.
like,
It
I
was
knew
the
it would help you
biggest
in the future.
blessing in disguise. Like, because it's like, it helped me realize like there's like better things out there. But it's just like, I just think your friends know you like the best.
Yeah, but would you still be with someone if your friends didn't want to hang out with them?
I mean, it would depend what the situation is, but probably not. Like, no. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
like, I think it's important. Like, it's my world. You know what I'm saying? And like, these are all like parts of my world. And so, like, I want my world to be all theirs. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, you don't want to have like two separate lives. Or
Yeah.
like, oh, like you have to separate everyone. That's like not fun.
Yeah. How about you, Baloney?
Well, I've had it both ways, and I don't think now in present day that I can do it if my friends don't like that person.
Yeah.
Like I really don't think I can do it. But I have had both scenarios and it was just like miserable when my friends didn't like them. But like I think you have to like be careful of like obviously not like listening to them, but like I know like my friends wouldn't just like say they don't like someone to like say it. Like I
Yeah,
know they
yeah.
would only genuinely say that if they like meant it or they thought it was like that bad.
Yeah. Well, it's never, for me, it's like, we're not like, when you're not in the relationship, like you're just the friend.
Yeah.
Like I'm not emotionally involved in it. So
Right,
it's coming from a
exactly.
place where it's like, I don't care about like liking the person or not. Like I just care if like I feel like they're treating you right or like making you happy.
Who is your least favorite ex-boyfriend of mine?
The one that is hitting you up again. I don't know.
Yeah. That was your least favorite. Why?
Yeah. I mean, it was like always like, you know, I've been in that situation before where it's like, you don't know what you are the whole time. And that's frustrating. And that frustrated me for you. But I think the most, like, I hate when people lie. I hate liars. Like, I cannot do lying. Like, it's just, if you have to say something, just say it. It makes no sense. I could go on about this forever.
Yeah.
But I just don't like when people do sneaky stuff. Like, you know, like, how are you going to stay here and like tell someone you really like them and then go hook up with a girl you used to talk to and then lie to both of them and then pin the girls against each other when you're the problem, you know?
Wow, Jake.
Thank you.
I thought it'd be really funny to talk about how to like not get someone's attention, but like the different ways you go about flirting with someone. I, for the first time ever, slid into someone's DMs.
Oh,
Do you
we did
remember
that
this?
together. Yeah. I was like, come on, Symonne, you got this. You got this.
So I was at this Disney premiere. I think it was one of my favorite looks.
Which look was that?
The long black and silver dress
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
yeah,
side. Yeah. I walked the carpet and the person I brought was going to walk the carpet, but they like held him to like have one of the castmates go. So like I was like waiting at the side or whatever for them to go. Someone who was like involved in the cast walks and he brought his mom and his grandma as his plus one and they all three walked the carpet together and I just thought that was the cutest thing ever. I saw his slate and I was like, oh, I'm gonna remember. I did not remember. But then I looked on Getty because I was like, this is so easy. I followed him on Instagram. Within 5 minutes, he like follows me back. And I was like woman making
Let's
the first
go.
move. Here we go. Hashtag woman in Manfields. So then I was like, how do I like slide into his DMs or something, which I never do. But we're like, okay, how else am I going to get his attention? So me and Jake sat there, I kid you not, for over an hour trying to think of what to say to him. And my dad was helping out. He was like screaming from the kitchen, like trying to figure this out. Do you remember what? Oh, this is the stupidest thing.
What was
I think
it
we
again?
could have said. Like, I think a hey would have been better. We're like Googling, we're wiki-howing how to slide into someone's DMs. We came to the conclusion by saying, if I were to slide into your DMs, what should I say?
No, we messed up. Oh.
And he never read it. But views all my stories still today.
Wow.
That was like last
well,
April.
so what I'm hearing is he's still in love with you. So
Yeah. You know what? Should we call him?
Maybe he broke his hands and he couldn't respond.
So true. So true.
They're probably
He's liking your pics with his toes.
they were probably in a cast, so like he couldn't do that.
If I were to like slide into someone else's DMs, like collectively, what's a good thing to say?
Like something funny would be good.
That's so hopeful. Do you want me to come back?
Yeah, can you come back? to me?
Brian.
Like I think for me it would be like something that grabbed my attention would be like, let me send you like $1,000. Like that.
What,
I'm like
scammers?
I'm responding in like
Are you
2
interested
minutes.
in a sugar daddy, a sugar mommy? Like, yeah.
Other than that, I'm sorry. Like I don't know. Like, are you Little Caesars? Like, cause I'm hot and you're ready. That's a good.
That seems
That's
like you
good.
had that on deck. Have you
I
used
do.
that?
I have that. Or like, wait, Symonne. Like, do you like raisins?
Sure.
How about a date?
Okay.
Wow,
that's
that was
really
good.
too. I thought that was like a trick question. I was like, am I supposed to
No.
respond?
Can I
That's
follow
the
you
best.
home?
Stalker.
My mom says to follow my dreams.
Aww,
That's cute.
that would work on me.
I can't like flirt on text. Like I have to like flirt in person with like my body language. Um,
Yaddy, yaddy, yaddy.
but I guess I'm like one to just respond to like a hey. Like if you're hot, like I'll be like, oh hi.
Okay, so hey would work.
Yeah, but
What
like
about-
but they have to be hot.
Okay, Brendan, I want to hear what you have to say, but please include the emojis you would use. The emojis that Brendan uses are actually so insane to the text messages. It will make like no sense, but I love it. It's one of my favorite things about him.
It'd be like smile emoji. That's it.
Just the smile emoji.
Just be like, yeah,
Just the one.
just smile at him.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah, maybe a wink if you're feeling,
Oh.
you know,
What about like
Smiling
that?
wink.
What about like the tongue out? Like,
yeah, just
Yeah.
a little quirky like
you know
that.
what I mean?
I like this one. I like this
Quirky.
one. I don't know if you can guess which one it is. Where it's like,
Oh, the
Yeah.
one like the satisfied like looking
yeah,
down.
I love that one.
Do you guys like flirting in person or over text? What are you better at?
What am I better at? Neither.
Same. I cannot flirt to save my life. Like if you're gonna flirt with me, please make it obvious.
Wow, that was awesome. Yeah, put that on a shirt. I'm just awkward in general, honestly. Like,
But like, is your version of flirting just like being like really friendly with the person? Because like, kind
No.
of same. Oh,
because, well, yes, yes, but like, I'm like a very like I would like to say like I'm a pretty confident person.
yeah.
Like I like can talk to anyone. Like,
I
But-
think you have a more entertaining time talking to the wall sometimes than other people.
yo, what is that supposed to mean?
No, that like some people can be so boring that you would have a more entertaining time talking to
Yeah,
yourself.
I love talking to people, but like if I have like a crush on someone, like at first I actually go mute. It's like I don't know what to say.
Your version of flirting is just talking to them a lot.
No, it's like it's me being like, hey,
you want to go pet a goat?
yeah, it's something like that. Actually, yeah, I'm not like I've like totally come to terms with the fact like I don't have like Riz.
Personality really has to come into play here.
Yes, it does.
I
So
think that works on some people though. Like the fact that it is so awkward. It's like, oh, he's trying.
yeah, he's trying
Oh.
his best.
A for effort.
You know, what you see is what you get.
I
Unfortunately,
love that.
yeah, it's like I wish it was like cool and mysterious, and like I wonder what Jake's thinking, but I'll tell you exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's the issue.
I personally don't like any games. Like I think it's dumb. Like let's not waste our time. Like we're busy.
Do you think it's more hot when someone's mysterious or if they're just like straight out the gates, like obsessed with you?
I wish I could say that that I think it's hot for them to be straightforward, but I tend to go after guys that are emotionally unavailable. So
So you like the little like cat and mouse?
I don't like the cat and
Classic
mouse.
game of cat and mouse.
I don't like the cat and mouse, but I often find myself in the cat and mouse. And I'm
like-
not the cat, or I'm not the mouse. I'm the cat.
Oh
But-
wait, which one is the chasing? Who's chasing who?
The cat chases the
Like-
mouse.
You're gonna imagine a little rat running after a gigantic cat.
I mean, you never know. Mickey Mouse. Well, he's a rat, right? Or no, that's a.
mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
Oh,
Yeah, like cat and mouse.
yeah. I mean,
Like, it's
Mickey
cat-
Mouse. I could see Mickey Mouse going after a cat. He's big. It's a big
Are you
mouse.
fat shaming Mickey Mouse?
No, I didn't call him fat.
He's just
He's
abnormally
large.
large. What's like the first thing you notice about someone that you like?
Personality.
Yeah.
Look. We all are gonna be ugly,
Bald.
old,
Bald.
bald, maybe
No logo.
losers.
Fat.
Like we're all gonna be all those things. So it's like the one thing that like matters is like a person's personality, and like you know, that'll stay forever.
Have you ever gone after?
But looks like, I mean, that matters too. Like,
Have you ever gone after someone just off their looks, and then after a little bit, you're like, wow, I'm bored?
I don't think I've gone after very many people.
No, but like, have you ever been like, wow, this person's attractive, I'm gonna like talk to them, and then after like 2 or 3 times, you're like, I'm bored.
Yeah, I don't know if I've been there. No, yeah.
Have I been there? I feel like I have.
Yes.
Who?
She was picking me up from the airport and I was like, where are you? And she's like, she would not answer me because she was on the phone with this man. And I was like, can you pick up the damn phone? Like, I need to know where you're at.
And I'm like, you have my location. You know what terminal I'm at.
Yeah.
This lasted for literally 2 weeks and then I got bored. Is that like for some reason my TikTok just gives me like really attractive males, but it's not like
For some reason.
like I don't know why, but it's not just like can't do the thirst traps, won't do that stuff. It's attractive males who like yap to the camera, and that's what gets me personally is like a yapper. So then I'm like, oh, like the videos are probably getting to me because like, you know, they're funny and relatable, and it just so happens that they're hot. So then on TikTok, I'm like, no, I'm not going to follow you on TikTok. I'm going to follow you on Instagram so I can stalk your pictures. They would follow me back on Instagram and then sometimes slide into my DMs. This one was good. They asked me for my coffee order, but it was like a niche coffee spot. So like, I was like, wow, like you're clearly like a local, like, you know, I forget the rest of the combo, but like ends up getting my number. And I was on a trip, come back, and he was like, oh, like, let's like FaceTime or whatever. And I was like, okay. So then I'm picking up Jake from the airport. It's like 9 something at night. And I like ran and like picked up food for us or whatever. And I just like didn't want to be out by myself. So like being on the phone was like really comforting. So it's just like on the phone and we're like yapping for like 20 minutes. He's like not as entertaining as he looks on social media. But then Jake kept calling me like, where are you? Where are you? And I was like, okay. And I was on the phone with him. I was like, oh my God, 1 second. Like, I'm picking up my cousin. Like, I'll talk to you later. Never heard from him again.
Wow. I mean,
That was pretty dumb.
That's pretty crazy. Wow.
It wasn't even like, no, he was good looking, but I wouldn't be like, wow.
Who was that one that was like, the iconic saying that you said, like, I'm not sure if he dodged a. Do you know what I'm saying?
There's this guy named that I met on my friend's boat party and was nonstop obsessively texting me. But like, I love when people are obsessed with me, but like, I just met you like less than 24 hours ago. And he was like, why aren't you answering me? It's been 2 hours. You left me on deliver for 2 hours. And I was like, I'm in a movie. Like, what do you mean? So then that was like too much for me. So then the next day I like tell him, I was like, hey, like I'm basically on and off with someone right now. And I don't want to entertain this if my like other situation isn't over. And then I'm telling Jake, I'm eating like Takis in the front seat on the way to go play pickleball. And I was like, he dodged a bullet. And then I bite into my Taki and I'm like, and I did too. That was basically that.
I don't know how to explain this. Like, this might be like some realness. Like, I actually get a lot of like anxiety on like podcasts and like on like, I don't know, back when I filmed a reality show, like, do you remember Next like Influencer or whatever? Like, I don't know what it is, but like when there's like cameras on me for some reason, like I get like a lot of like anxiety. Like, I think back when I was like on that show, like people were like arguing all the time around me, and then we'd have to go in to these like, we'd have to do these confessionals afterwards, and then after the show aired, we had to go in for these like almost like talk show type things, and they'd ask us like all these like drama filled questions
to like mess with you and stuff.
Yeah, to like expose like tea from the show. And I just like, I would leave like feeling like just like so like the most anxiety ever. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I get that.
Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it just like gives me like anxiety. I don't know. I'm like, it just like brings something out of me, but I swear I'm good.
Can we play a game of what was more torture?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Reality show or Wipeout?
Oh, probably reality show. Yeah.
So you're telling me talking on television was worse than getting thrown off animatronics above water?
Dude, Wipeout was crazy.
You were on Wipeout?
I did Wipeout like.
I was obsessed with that.
Was
show.
it 4 years ago? Like 4 or 5 years
What year
ago?
was it?
How long have they been filming that show? I feel like I've seen it since I was like 5.
Yeah, I was on it, Brian.
Huh?
No,
was
Jake was
on-
on Wipeout.
Oh no, I know that.
Oh yeah.
I'm not slow.
No. So they had like an old season, like way back when, because I used to watch it when I was a kid, and then they like got rid of it for a while, and then they brought it back to like a new network with like John Cena and like whatever. So John Cena was my host or whatever.
Wait, did you like meet him and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, anyways, I think my friend like signed us up for it, and then they called us. We were supposed to originally be in a trio, so it was me and these like 2 kids I used to go to school with, and then the girl just ended up like backing out, so it was just me and my other friend. But yeah, it was like the craziest thing. Like in our Zoom call, they were like, "Show us how you would jump over the big red balls." Like it was,
Wait, on Zoom?
it was crazy. And then like we go on the show, and then I was so sick. Like I was so sick. I was going through this thing at the time where this is way too much TMI, but like I just had to like throw up all the time. Like I was always like nauseous.
I feel
And
like
so-
this happens like in sporadically. For
Yeah,
you.
it was really weird. And so after every time I'd go on the course, I would just throw up directly after. So it was a lot. Like I was walking the whole course, but somehow we made it to the finale. But
What?
it was really painful, but it was the most fun ever. Like how fun is that? Like just running in a big sweeper arm, like smacking you in the face. Like
Wait, would you do it again if we can both do it?
for sure. Like that's my type of fun. Like that's my humor. Like,
I love that.
but it was a really good experience. I got second, so I didn't win anything. But
You won America's Hearts.
yeah, one of America's Hearts. And yeah, I had back problems for a bit afterwards. Wait, like these one girls, we were on the second round. It was called the Gauntlet. And so we had to compete against 2 other teams. And both you and your partner had to make it to the finish deck in order for your team to go through. So I made it through, and this other teammate member made it through. So we were both waiting for our partners. But there was another team of these 2 girls that started with us at the beginning. I just was like out in front, so like lost them all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like they just never appeared on the last obstacle, and I was like, what happened to these girls?
Did they just like quit halfway through?
I was like, it was taking my partner a little while to cross over to the finish deck, so like they should have made it to that point by then. And I was like, what happened to them? But one of the girls broke her leg,
No.
and then you watch the episode back, and it's just like the girls dropped out, like whatever. Nope, she fully broke her leg. Like,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, it like wasn't good.
I wonder if anyone's like died on that show.
Yeah, and so
they've
I was
just, like,
actually
covered it
wondering. I
up.
was literally, that was a thought I was just having in my head. I was like,
Like,
should I share this story? But before we went on, there was actually like an article came out that someone had died on the season we were on, which is so sad. But apparently, what had happened is it wasn't from Wipeout itself.
Do they have like a pre-existing
They had
medical
they had
condition?
a pre-existing medical condition. They did the course, and the day after they got a heart attack or something.
Oh my god.
So it was really, really sad. But like we got that. I saw the article the day we found out we were on the show, and we're like, what are we like signing up for?
Yeah. To lighten the mood, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make a checklist of everything I need for my next partner, what would you make? Being my
Wait,
cousin.
this is really nice.
They have to pass the test of you first. I feel like they always meet you,
Mhm.
and then if they pass you, then I like
Yeah, I'm like the final boss. Like I'm like Bowser.
you are.
I've told this before too. Like you need like a big mix of like all the good parts of everything you've had in the past.
Yeah.
You need someone who can like match your freak and be funny, like you know, because you're crazy. So like that's like first and foremost. But like you need someone who's emotionally available and knows what they want. Like
Yeah.
and like not afraid to show that to you. You need someone who is just like very mature and communicates well.
Mhm.
Because I know like, you know, my girl's a bit of an overthinker. She's got to know what's going on.
Yeah.
I think you need someone who like always keeps you on your toes and like surprises you with like fun things.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think you need someone who like has fun with your friends, like just loves being around you. You need someone who understands what you do.
Do you think I would work better in an environment where someone's like in the same field as me or not in the same field?
Just as long as they understand it. I don't think it
Yeah.
like is a deal breaker either way, as long as they're not like using you. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you need someone like mature because you're really like mature for your age. So
Thank you.
yeah, that's what I would
That's
say.
so sweet. Is there anyone that you felt like, oh, I wish Symonne would look at them that way, but I haven't because I've been like distracted by like other randos?
No.
I love that. I kind of like that. Like I haven't met like who you think would be like the one. It's like kind of fun.
Yeah. It's like we're still hunting.
Jake, is there anything you can do to like roast me?
Yeah, wait, someone just told me she like wants me to roast her, you guys, and like I don't know if I have it in me. I'm sorry. Loser.
What are some things that you think each other are toxic, like in relationships about?
I would say that you love to see the best in people. So when they're not being their best, you'll be like, oh, they're having a bad day. But that's just like genuinely who they are as a person. But you can't see that until you're like officially done with them.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So for myself,
Yeah.
so yeah, I appreciate that, girl.
Like you
Yeah.
just don't want to like believe that like side to them
Yeah,
until it takes me like forcing you to break up with them.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I think like both of us are just like the king and queen of like excuses.
yeah.
So we always
I love an excuse.
we love a good excuse. Like we have a book of them. Like, oh, they didn't answer because like they were eating lunch. Like we all know you're on your phone.
Yeah.
Like, they were picking out an outfit. Boo hoo. Like, are you kidding me?
Simone's is. Wait, can I say whatever?
Say whatever.
I think you look at the location too much. I think that's what I would say. But other than that,
I love that though. Like I love stalking a good location. I love stalking a location.
I think that. But like besides that, like, you know, Simone's a catch. So you guys, if you're out there,
This guy that I'm talking to, he has his Snapchat maps on,
Oh, I hate Snapchat maps.
and he doesn't know that he has his Snapchat maps on. And so I'll like find where he is. And like sometimes if he's out at the club, like I'll go to the club because I know he's there.
Yes. Yes. Has there ever been a time where like we're out and you've seen me like do something or like interact in a certain way and you're like, Symonne, like you're being crazy, or like, Symonne, like, yeah, I get it. Like you're eating.
have I really seen you in action like that? Like,
I don't know. I feel like we're out together all the time.
yeah, we are, but like we're in our own world. That's a problem. Like we should be doing our own thing.
Yeah, like we're going out and having fun.
Like we're on the side of the road
pretending
watching
like-
like a little, like a crime.
One time me and Jake stayed up till 4 a.m. on the side of a highway watching a crime be committed.
There was like 50 officers, like they were all like lined up on the freeway, and there was a guy standing in the middle of the freeway with his hands up. And so me and Symonne, like we just pull off on the side
Got
of the road. and we
McDonald's.
watched. Yeah, we got a snack and we like sat.
It's
we
free
s-
entertainment.
Yeah, it's free entertainment. Like that's our kind of stuff. Like
Yeah.
we just have fun. So yeah, I feel like I don't know, when we go out, we're not even like really focused on that. You know what I'm saying? We're just focused on having a good time.
Wait, honestly, that's so true. I could not think of the last time we were like out in public and like.
Yeah. Like we're kind of just in our own little goofy world, you know?
Well, thank you for coming on the pod, Jake.
Woo, guys, I wasn't expecting to get like stressed. I'm sorry, everyone.
You're not off the hook yet because we have to take your yearbook. picture.
Oh, good. I never took a good one in school, so let's hope.
What was your yearbook quote?
Oh, I quoted my 8th grade math teacher. She said, not honors material on my report card, like, because I was in like the honors math program. So I quoted her. I was like, not honors material.
I love that.
And then put her name.
That's so sad.
Yeah, I was like, how dare you call me not honors material?